So could I ask him if he agrees with me that changing the ILR qualifying period retrospectively, because of the financial and hardship distress that it's causing our constituents, it would make sense to have a clear exemption for those who are already on a qualifying visa route?
The proposal on the table is to extinguish the 5-year path to indefinite leave to remain and replace it with a brutal 10-year marathon of uncertainty. This isn't a rumour, it's a clear and present danger to the promise you have built your life around. In this video, we will expose the devastating reality of this proposal. We are going to show you how this change is specifically engineered to punish those who have followed the rules and used the system's legitimate pathways to build a life here. But as we unpack this threat, we will confront the burning injustice at the heart of it all. Why is the government preparing to double the sentence for legal, tax-paying migrants like you, while the nation watches a seemingly uncontrollable and chaotic flow of illegal crossings on small boats? The answer reveals a cynical political strategy where you are the primary casualty. Before we dive into this urgent briefing, please hit that like button. It is crucial that the algorithm pushes this video out to every single person on a UK visa. They need to know what is coming. Share this on every forum and in every group chat you are a part of. This is a fire alarm. And if you want to stay ahead of the policies that could derail your life, make sure you are subscribed. For my returning community, welcome back. Let's get straight to the point.
The government is proposing to extend the qualifying period for indefinite leave to remain. I think we all recognise that immigration numbers are high, and this is a complex challenge. And it's a complex challenge not least because of Boris Johnson's failed Brexit deal, let us remember, a deal for which the leader of the Reform Party also bears great responsibility, and which opened the door to historically high levels of unskilled net migration. The leader of the Reform Party is as much to blame, in my view, as is the former Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Yes?
First, let's be absolutely clear about what this proposed change from a 5-year to a 10-year ILR path truly means for you. It is not a simple extension. It is a fundamental rewriting of the social contract. It means every single cost is doubled. The visa application fees, the ever-increasing immigration health surcharge, you will have to pay it all over again and again and again. For a single person, this could mean an extra £10,000 to £15,000. For a family, it could be a crippling £30,000 or £40,000, money that should be going towards a down payment on a house or your children's future, but will instead be consumed by home office fees. It also means a decade of your life will be spent in a state of arrested development. For 10 years, you will be unable to get a mortgage, trapping you in an expensive and insecure rental market. For 10 years, you will face a potential disadvantage with employers who may be hesitant to promote someone they see as temporary. For 10 years, you will live with a constant, low-level dread that any unforeseen event of job loss, an illness, a relationship breakdown could mean the end of your life in the UK. This isn't just a policy change, it's a plan to keep you in a state of perpetual anxiety, unable to put down the permanent roots you have worked so hard for. Now, let's address the government's justification for this, and this is where it gets incredibly insidious. They claim this will be a serious issue for all those using shortcuts to become UK citizens. Let's translate what they really mean by shortcuts. They are not talking about illegal activity. They are talking about you. They are talking about the student who worked diligently to earn a degree, then switched to a graduate visa to gain experience, and then secured a skilled worker visa. They are talking about the partner of a British citizen who carefully saved to meet the minimum income requirement. They are talking about every legitimate multi-step pathway that has allowed ordinary people to build a life here. The government has decided that these established routes are too accessible. They believe that the path to settlement has become too predictable for people who aren't already wealthy investors or world-leading geniuses. The 10-year route is their weapon to fix this. It is a policy of deliberate attrition. They are betting that over a decade, a significant number of people will simply fail. Life will get in the way. The financial burden will become too great. The emotional exhaustion will set in. Every person who gives up and leaves is a statistical win for a government obsessed with reducing net migration. So when you hear them use the word shortcuts, understand that they are criminalizing your ambition and your adherence to their own rules. This brings us to the raw, infuriating heart of the matter. Why this relentless focus on you, the legal migrant, while the public sees daily images of small boats arriving on the Kent coast, seemingly outside of any legal process? The answer is a cold, calculated political trade-off. It boils down to control, cost, and political convenience. Firstly, the government needs to project an image of being in control of immigration. The small boats crisis is the ultimate symbol of a loss of control. It is a chaotic, visible, and legally complex problem that they have so far failed to solve. But they can control you. You are already in their system. They have your biometrics, your address, your employment details. Changing the rules for you is as simple as amending a document. It requires no boats, no international agreements, no messy legal battles. By doubling your ILR path, they can stand up and claim they have taken decisive action to toughen up immigration, creating the illusion of control while completely ignoring the real source of public anger. You are the easy target, the path of least resistance. Secondly, it is a question of pure, cynical mathematics. The government is desperate to reduce the headline net migration figure. While the small boat arrivals are politically toxic, the number of people arriving this way is a fraction of the total number of people who come to the UK legally on work, family, and study visas. If you want to make a big dent in the numbers, you have to target the biggest group. By pushing hundreds of thousands of legal migrants onto a 10-year path, they are engineering a future reduction in settlement figures, knowing full well that many will drop off the path over that extended period. It is a spreadsheet decision that treats your life as collateral damage in a war on statistics. Finally, and perhaps most cynically, it is about cost. Tackling the illegal crossings is astronomically expensive. For legal challenges, the accommodation, the failed deterrent schemes like the Rwanda Planet is a financial black hole. In stark contrast, punishing legal migrants is not only free, but it is also immensely profitable. Doubling your ILR path means doubling the number of times you pay visa fees and the immigration health surcharge. It means a decade of you paying taxes without being able to access the full social safety net. They are choosing to fund their failures in one area by extracting more money from you. It is a policy that makes the compliant pay for the chaos they have failed to control. So, as the debate on September the 8th approaches, you must see this for what it is. You are being set up. The proposal to extend the ILR path is not a genuine attempt to improve the immigration system. It is a political maneuver designed to distract from the government's failure to secure the borders. It is a plan to make you, the legal, rule-following migrant, pay the financial and emotional price for a problem you have absolutely nothing to do with. Your dream of a secure, settled life is being sacrificed for a cheap political headline. You cannot afford to be silent. You must make your voice heard. Share this information with everyone you know. Write to your local member of parliament and tell them your story. Tell them the human cost of turning a 5-year promise into a 10-year ordeal. They need to understand that they are not debating a policy, they are debating your life. Thank you for watching. This is not legal advice, but a critical warning. Stay informed and prepare yourself for what is to come.